Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy bookstore owner living with his 4 lovely daughters. 3 of the daughters were lazy and selfish. Only the youngest one, named Beauty, was kind and obedient to her father. She loved to work in the garden. One day, the father came home and sat his daughters down to talk.
The bookkeeper took all our money and ran away. So now we will have to sell the store, and I have to find another job,
said the father.
Oh no,
said Beauty.
Yes, we'll have to sell the house and move into a smaller one,
the father said. He told the daughters to start packing. They moved to a small cottage in the countryside. And as soon as they settled, Beauty started a new garden.
I'm going to plant a rose bush,
she told her sisters. The next day, the father said goodbye to his daughters as he set off to work. He asked the daughters what they wanted him to bring back. Beauty asked for rosebush seeds for her garden, while her sisters wanted necklaces. However, that evening, their father did not come back from work.
Where could father be?
Beauty asked. Her sisters shrugged their shoulders and went to bed. Beauty spent all night worrying about her father. Before that, while her father was in search of rosebush seeds, he had gotten lost and stumbled upon an old castle. When he knocked on the door to ask for food and shelter for the night, a huge beast appeared.
What do you want?
Roared the beast.
I was looking for some rosebush seeds, but I got lost. Since it is dark now, may I stay here for one night?
The father asked. Seeing that the beast hesitated, the father continued.
I will get back to my family by early tomorrow. I promise. My daughters must be worried about me.
The beast asked.
You have daughters?
Yes,
the father told the beast. The beast thought for a while, and then he said,
If I give you the rosebush seeds, will you bring one of your daughters to me in return?
I just have a few books and a cottage, and I will give them all to you. But my daughters are valuable to me, so I cannot bring them here to live with you.
The father sadly replied.
If not,
the beast threatened.
I will lock you away for good and kill all of your daughters.
The father had to promise. He intended to bring the rosebush seeds to Beauty and then come back to the beast to suffer in place of his daughters. The beast also told the father.
One more thing. Your daughter has to come of her own free will.
Then the beast gave the father food and a bed in which to sleep. The next day, the beast let the father go with the promise that he would bring back one of his daughters. The girls were very happy when their father finally returned home. While they were having dinner, Beauty noticed that her father looked very sad. After the 3 older sisters went to bed, Beauty asked,
What's the matter, father?
The father told her what happened in the beast's castle.
It's all right, father. I'll go,
Beauty said. The next day, Beauty got up and planted the rosebush seeds that her father had brought back. And then she went off with her father to the beast's castle. She was met by the butler, who told the father to return home and leave Beauty in his care. After her father left, Beauty was taken by the butler to a huge bedroom, but she did not see the beast anywhere. The next morning, when the butler brought Beauty breakfast, he told her to get ready to meet the beast. Beauty put on her best clothes. When the beast came in, she smiled at him, although he looked quite frightful. She accepted his invitation to eat with him in the dining room each day. Soon, she found herself talking to him as she would to anyone else. She told him that she loved roses. After that, a rose was always at her place on the dining table every morning. After breakfast one day, as Beauty wandered through the house with the beast, she found a library. She said to the beast,
May I read to you?
The beast quickly said yes. Beauty selected a book of poems. As she read, the beast's heart melted. He loved Beauty's voice so much that he asked her to keep reading to him each day. She happily read to him daily, and they talked about a lot of things. One day, as the beast saw Beauty burst into tears, he asked,
"What's wrong?"
I just miss my family,
she told him.
"Would you like to go visit them?"
The beast asked.
I would love that very much,
she replied. So the beast sent Beauty home for 3 days. When her sisters wanted to know how the beast treated her, Beauty answered,
Oh, he's very kind and gentle. He treats me like a princess. I enjoy being with him.
On the 3rd day, the butler returned to pick her up. When they arrived at the castle, the beast was nowhere to be found. Beauty ran through the castle from room to room looking for the beast. At last, she found him lying in the attic in pain. Beauty ran to him and shook him, and when he did not move, she began to cry. Then she kissed him. Immediately, the beast turned into a handsome prince.
Thank you, Beauty. Your kiss has broken the evil spell a witch cast upon me.
The beast told Beauty.
She said I would never be human again unless someone loved me enough to kiss me. Your love did that.
Then the grateful prince asked Beauty to be his wife, and Beauty, who had loved him even under the form of the beast, agreed. So the very next day, Beauty and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after.